Mr. Fly,
What up, Brody?
how are you doing on this beautiful Sunday?
I need a huge favor, man.
What's up, man?
ASAP.
I got you, man. What you doing? Making a little hookie?
Yeah, man, I'm at the shop. I need one. I'm like a crackhead right now.
All right, cool, bro. I could be there in what, like 30 minutes? Is that cool?
Yeah, as soon as you can.
All right, bro. I got you, man. I'm on my way.
I'll see you later. Thank
All right, bro. Yeah. All right, so I guess we're going to Mr. Poppy Fly, aka Gabriel. So we're just gonna go pull up to his shop and see what he's about. Stay tuned. What's happening? Everything good? What's going on, guys? It's John Gnarly here. I'm here with Gabe, aka Poppy Fly, owner and creator of Fly Air Suspension. We are here at his home base and let's get to know him a little bit more. Yeah, bro, so let's just get right into it. When did you start Fly Air?
Well, I've been independent for a few years now. And I always wanted to get into air suspension. I did it slowly with installs and whatnot, and then it slowly started becoming big, and that's all I was doing. And one day I told myself, I want to build my own brand. I want to make my own air suspension. A lot of companies don't actually install their own product. I want to accommodate everybody's build, however it is. I want to change people's minds because I want to be the president of air.
So how long have you been in business for?
My brand has been out for a year and about maybe 3-4 months.
Wow. So when you first kind of like blew up on social media, what was that feeling like? Were you just finally like, finally people are starting to notice my hard work and my dedication to my cars and stuff?
For me, honestly, it's never been to blow up. You know, my goal was never to be known, to be what people nowadays call Instagram famous. It was more of just, I love what I do. It's what shows. It's why my brand is getting to be known little by little. But it definitely wasn't overnight. It took a couple years.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years, man?
I want to have my own warehouse. I want to be able to carry all the suspension. I want to carry a bunch of inventory. I want to be the one stop where I have everything. You come in here, you need this, I got it. You need that, I got it. I want to get this done, no problem. We'll get it done. Drop off your car and whatever it is you need, I will supply it.
It's a slow grind, man, you know, just like how everyone else, you know, the power of social media for barbers is everything, man. That's pretty much how I got all my customers. I've had a couple videos go pretty crazy and it's a good feeling, man. You know, it's a good feeling that people really appreciate your work. Just gotta keep pushing at it. Did you have any influences coming into the car game? Was anyone like that, like, oh man, I kinda want like a car like him, or his car is sick, like I want that type of attention?
I had one car that wasn't the car I really wanted.
What kind of car was it?
It was a 2009 Honda Civic. What I wanted was an SI, same year.
Okay.
But I wasn't able to get it. And I had this one friend that told me, listen, instead of being angry about the car you don't have, why don't you improvise and just make the car you have what you really want? And that kind of stood with me. I'm always preaching, sometimes we don't have what we want, but we can always improvise
and work towards it.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, that whole saying, life gives you lemons, man. You make lemonade. Mm-hmm. You gotta take whatever it is you have and turn it into what you want. That's it. That's all you need. So my first car that I did by myself. Funny story. We were at the shop around like 8 o'clock at night with my boy. He had bought bags for his car, and we flipped a coin for it. So heads or tails. Tails, I'll do your install, and heads, we won't do it. And sure enough, I got tails, so I was stuck doing the install. We didn't leave till 8 in the morning doing that install. And what's crazy is, fast forward 4 or 5 years later, the dude never had problems. Never.
Wow, so you guys ended up doing a good job then, right?
Yeah, trust me, I was second guessing everything.
I know you're known for your quality of your kids and the quality of your job, but on a bro-to-bro level, have you ever fucked up anyone's car? Like, has anyone ever came back and like their bags just weren't working or anything like that?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
And how was that? So do you give them like a full refund, or do you just...
No, okay, so, you know, it happens. As you're growing, you mess up. Thankfully, it's never gotten to a point where I was cornered and...
Because I messed up a lot of hair before, let me tell you.
But that's part of the growth. It's part of the process.
Yeah, absolutely.
People need to understand that. And I'm thankful for the customers that I have messed up, that they were understanding and I was able to fix it. So something I've always learned is there's nothing wrong with messing up. As long as you can fix it. I've had my shares of mess up, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit here and say I'm not proud of it or I'm too proud of it, but I'm glad it happened because it's a mistake that I never did again. And without it, I wouldn't grow. The mistake made me. You know? The mistakes that I've done, the customer...
They appreciate your honesty more than
100%.
anything.
They would have never found out. None of my mess ups were customers finding out or would have found out. They found out because of me. I told them personally. And you know, the reaction you get from customers is more of like, well, why do you tell me? Why do you have to tell me? Just because, you know what? I'm keeping it clear, and you know that I'm transparent with everything I do. A lot of people hide their mistakes, try to cover it up, blame it on other stuff, and it's like, just take action. You know, you messed up,
just take it to the chin and
own
move
it
on.
and just keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
Loyalty is worth more than the money. That customer will come back to you.
So I see you have how many cars? 4, and what are they?
I have an Acura 2019 RDX, which is my SUV. I have my 2013 Civic Si. I have my 2020 Honda Civic Type R, and my 2006 Honda S2000.
Why so many?
You know, I get that asked a lot.
Why so many cars, man?
I love cars.
Okay.
Like, from what I can remember, you know, I've had a list since I was born of the cars I needed to have in my life, you know, personal goals, and I just went for them, and little by little I kept getting, you know, more cars, and I just love cars. I love having it. I'm very emotional, so all my cars have meanings. All my cars is a beginning of something. It's an era, and I buy cars because it's like, okay, this car is gonna make me money, or this car is a beginning of something, or this car is my childhood dream car that I've always wanted.
Do you have a dream car?
I do have a dream car. My dream car is, as everybody would know, it's a Mercedes E63 AMG wagon, and I will get it eventually.
And how much is that dream car going for?
Brand new, 123 grand.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
but why that car? Why not? Like, you could probably get like a Gallardo for that.
Yeah, you can.
Why not get something like, you know, that super car, that super sports car?
A lot of people get cars because it's wow. It's, you know, you pull up and it's like, oh shit, it's a Lamborghini. I don't want that attention. The wagon is not considered a supercar, but it's considered an exotic, and it's just like, it's a wagon. Like, when do you really see a sports wagon car? But that car has over 500 horsepower, almost 6, and it's like, I can get groceries in it. I can go to Home Depot, buy stuff. I can do anything and still have the power that I need. And that car is, to me, slept on. It's a unicorn. You don't really see it. I'm into cars heavy, and I've seen that car personally 4 times in my entire life of living. Never bumped into it. Never. I sat in it maybe a month ago. After so many years, I was able.
You test drove it?
I got to test drive it because I was gonna make an impulsive purchase.
Oh my goodness.
But I had, you know, the wifey tell me, you know, it's not really a smart move.
Shouts to the wifey.
Yeah, for sure. You know, sometimes you need that
you
right
need
hand.
man.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is having her by my side. She kind of puts me in check sometimes. You know, corrects me.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Huge shout out to her, because without her, I don't know, I'll be a mess.
And also see you have a baby boy now, huh?
Yeah, I do, man.
Wow, what's his name?
Josiah, 9 months old.
Wow. Do you see him going into the car scene? Because I do see that you be bringing him all the time over here and having him watch you work. And do you see him growing up and being a car guy just like you?
It's too early to tell, you know, but...
Would you want him to do that, or would you be okay with him branching off and doing something like...
I would want him to, you know, take over my business or whatnot, but again, if he doesn't, if he's not into it, it's something that I respect, you know, as long as he does what he wants. My main goal for him is to be an entrepreneur, to be an owner of something, to run something. So whatever that career is, hopefully he runs it, you know what I'm saying?
Did you ever go to college?
I did. I went to college for a year. I went for business management, and it was pointless to me. I feel like I was wasting my time. And after college, after the year, I kind of just like left college and I went into car school. And I went into Lincoln Tech, got myself into a stupid debt, which wasn't worth it.
Are you still paying off the debt?
Unfortunately, it was like 10 years ago and I'm still paying for that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm waiting for somehow I miraculously get lucky and they cancel that whole loan out. School was like 30 grand, and what I can say I really got out of that was a couple good friends, one really, really good friend, and just connects. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big believer, and it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people with so much talent. Again, people I went to school with that were better than me, were amazing, and fast forward now, they're not doing anything that has to do with cars.
That's
you know?
just sad, man. There's so much talent.
It is, and it's
people
like
don't really apply themselves to
but
it.
why I feel like some people quit is because they can't get into where they want. Now, if you get the right connect, even with no experience, you'll get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
Prove yourself. Prove that everything you worked hard for, you can do, you can establish, you can perfect. And I feel like people just give up, you know, and it sucks. My advice to everyone is just work towards whatever it is you want, and you'll get there. The money will come.
And just keep going and don't
Exactly.
give up, man. That's
Put
it.
love
Don't give
into
up.
what you work.
Yeah.
Man, if I was to rewind 10 years from now and you asked me what will I do in 10 years, it wouldn't be this. I wouldn't have told you I have this, I have that, I'm doing this. You know, it's something I wanted 100%, but it's not something I thought I could accomplish. I just worked towards it, worked hard, you know, again, went through all the speed bumps, all the negativity, and just kept going, and everything just started falling into place.
Did you ever wake up one morning, a shit ton of sales, and like, wow, like, I really did this. Like, I really am going. Like, I don't need to have a regular job. Like, I can really do this.
Yeah, and
how was that feeling for you?
That feeling was immaculate. You know, sometimes we're so busy focusing on stuff that we don't sit back and think like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Everything I did led to this, you know, and it's like I sometimes take time and just sit down and I tell myself like, wow, this negativity happened. Because of that negativity, this positive event happened, you know? Again, I'm a strong believer of whatever happens for a reason. I'm telling you, every bad event that's ever happened in my entire life has led to something positive. It might have happened overnight, it might have happened 2 weeks, 3 weeks, years later, but it led, you know, and you won't know until you get there.
When you wake up in the morning, what gives you that motivation to go out there and just be better than what you were yesterday? What is that huge motivation for you?
I mean, I wake up and again, this might be cliche, but you know, I look at my girlfriend, I look at my son, I look at, you know, how hard my father worked, my parents, you know, and it's like, I can do it, you know, I'm pushing, you know, and it's like I'm so far into this that for me to walk out, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. No matter how hard life is gonna get, it would not make sense at all. I really want to work on myself is, you know, touching base and keeping close with friends that helped me down when I didn't have anything, you know, supported me when people were talking nonsense about anything that I have and all that. So to me, it's, you know, it sucked that I am the way I am, but is the big factor on how I got to where I am today. Is just not letting anything distract me and just straight focus, tunnel vision.
There's a lot of competition out there, man, but the one company that I hear a lot about is AirTech. AirTech, man. I see them all over social media. I see a lot of these car pages posting them that they got their car done from them. Why are people gravitating towards AirTech than your company?
Well, AirTech, you know, I know the owner personally, Mario. He's, you know, we've bumped heads previously, and, you know, he's always been there for me, no matter what. People, you know, turning us into enemies, competition or whatnot, he's always been there for me. And, you know, there's days I wake up and I'm like, damn, like, this company is really doing it. Like, this company is getting there, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, sometimes I get jealous because it's like, I want to be there, man. He just got a new shop, he got a new this, and it's like, I sit there and I'm like, I want to get to that level, man. I want to get to where they are.
But what is making you not being able to reach that level? A team, do you think it is? Do you think the quality of your product is not as good as AirTech's? Like, what really do you think it is?
It's a team for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I need that. I need the team. He has a great team. You know, people back him up, that help him with a lot of things and support. And I don't have a team, you know, and that's a personal choice that I've made. I know how picky I am, and I can't find anybody with that same characteristics. You know, the only person I found close to that is my personal girlfriend, you know, and she has her own business going, so I don't want to take her away from that. It's something I gotta kind of swallow the pill on my own. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So AirTech is definitely up there, and they've always been, you know, I've never admitted this, but they've always been like an idol to me. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to admit that. You know, it's not good. It's not good for promotion or service, but you know, it's a confession.
Just honesty. It's honesty.
It's transparent. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. It's, you know, I want to be great. You know, I want to be better than them. And again, and I don't mean it in a negative way. There's always a better version of me, and I haven't achieved it yet. So just like AirTech, I want to be better than AirTech in the sense of where, not a competition wise, but just see what they do and take notes. You know, and it sounds negative, it sounds wrong, but it's the truth. You know, and you're always gonna get honesty from me. I owe it to him. He's again helped me a lot through my career with things, and he didn't have to help me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do me the favor. He could have seen us as competition all the time.
So shout out to Mario.
Yeah, 100%, man. He's great. My Honda is 2006. It's actually a convertible, but purchased a hardtop for it. So in order for me to go convertible, I have to remove the whole entire hardtop on it. So that's my baby. I just recently got it not too long ago. This is the fastest car I own. It's only pushing like 400. Exhaust, intake, downpipe, uppipe, intercooler, tuned. My first purchased car, like brand new, that I paid off, you know, with my hard-working money. And everyone who knows me from where I started, they know me because of this. So it's why I'll never sell it. This is me. This is what made Poppy fly. It's how I got known.
100 grand right now.
No.
Wow, for sure.
I'll die.
So this is the one for life then.
Yeah.
This one is going underground with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it fits. For sure.
Gabe, thank you so much, man. I appreciate everything. Thank you for showing me all the cars, the whole, you know, breaking everything down. I appreciate the hospitality, and fucking see you next time, dog. Appreciate it, man. See you, bro. So that's that. Like and subscribe, and let's see who's next, man. See you guys later.